Hey guys, it is 1:34 Monday, January 9th, and we're about to head to the gym. Going a little later than usual, so we'll see how busy it is. The plan for today is originally bench, triceps, and abs. I'm going to start incorporating abs more because I really need to work on my core so I can help stabilize myself more during squats. And I might do my squats because this week's a deload week for squats, so it's super light. This is the last week of the program, and then next week I'll probably retest. And I'm only going to squat once this week. I'm also going to Florida at the end of this week. I'm going to be there from Saturday to next Tuesday, so I'm going to try and pre-film some videos so I don't leave you guys hanging while I'm there, but that should be a lot of fun. But I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do today. It really depends on what is open when I get in there. If a bench is open, we'll bench. If a rack is open, we'll squat. We'll see.
I know I'm some shit, and I'm cool with it. You can't tell me shit, don't come and show your dialect. Riding around your city like the cops now. 'Cause there's no way that we're gonna stop now. I'm riding around on my car's low. I feel like I hit the lotto. I'm riding around on my girl's eye.
Alright, so I just got back from the gym, and I was there for 2 hours plus probably. When I first got there, literally no one was there. So I started out with benching, and keep in mind, this is my third time benching, I believe. So I worked up to, I think it was 60 pounds. But what I really need to work on is keeping my back tight. It surprisingly, I watched the footage after I did each set, and it didn't look as bad as it felt, but I am really quick off of the chest, but then when my arms are up there, I start to lose tightness. So I was talking to the powerlifting coach, and a couple days ago, he was telling me maybe to play with my stance. So I think I found a great stance for my hands, and I think the arch that I have is pretty good for what I'm doing. It's kind of in between a powerlifting arch and then just a regular arch. So I think it's a nice in between, not too arched. Don't feel any lower back issues or anything, which is good, which means I'm doing it correctly. But I think I just need to keep my back tighter and my shoulders pushed back and together the entire time. If you guys have benched before, if you're a guy, please send help, because I want to know from someone else who knows what they're doing how my form looks. So we're gonna be benching twice a week, probably Mondays and Thursdays. And then I also did my deload for my squats, so it was so light. So today we did 40% of my max, 50% of my max, and 60% of my max for 5. And those just went up so quickly. I warmed up just with 2 sets, I think of 8 with the bar. And then I went ahead and did my working sets. It was kind of nice. When I first started working out, I would never have done a deload day because I'm oh no, I have to lift as much weight as I possibly can all the time. But that's just not good. And that's kind of what I'm doing for bench. But I found the greatest way for me to get used to doing an exercise is to slowly move up in weight, but move up in weight every single exercise until you hit that plateau. That's what I did for squats, and then you can apply it to a program, because if you don't truly know what your 1 rep max is, or even your 3 rep max, it's a little harder to then start a program, which is what I want to eventually do for bench. I'll probably run the 5-3-1 once I get up to a nice weight to work with. So we'll see how long that takes, but I'll keep you guys up to date on that. Of course, my filming is going to come to an abrupt stop when school starts because I can't film in our gym. So I hope you guys have enjoyed these videos. I'm trying to push out as much workout footage as I can since I won't be able to film in a gym again until the summer. But I hope you guys are enjoying these thus far. I can do some at-home stretching, stuff like that, and my tip videos along with fashion videos. And then after that, I did some triceps. So I did the tricep push down. I usually use the rope, but the rope was nowhere to be found. I don't know where the rope was. So I just used one of those aero bars that kind of scoops at the end. And the way that I held this was I just kind of kept a slight handle on it just with my fingers so that I fully felt it in my triceps. And the key with these, well, the key with any tricep exercises are don't let your arm go past the 90 degrees. So always stop at the 90 degree, go back, and then come back up to 90 degrees. If you do any more than that, if you bring it up, you've completely lost tension in your tricep and you're basically doing nothing at that point. And you can also mess up your elbow pretty badly. And then I went ahead and did single arm. I did one with my palm down and one with my palm up. Same thing, same motion with these, it's just with one arm. Just make sure that you feel it in your tricep. You don't want to feel it anywhere else. You don't want your shoulder to take over. So mess with the way that you do it. And then I moved on to kickbacks with a cable. It's going to be easier if you bend over a little more. And then after that, I did an ab exercise, which I think I filmed. Yes, I did it with that same attachment that I used for the tricep push down, I believe. Now I usually use a rope, but like I said, rope was gone. So I haven't trained abs in God knows how long. So I'm gonna try and incorporate more ab exercises. I only did 2, but it's just a start. So with these, my biggest tip is to stay kind of far away from the attachment that you're using, and this is going to work your lower abs. So if you feel it anywhere else, you're doing it wrong. So just mess with the way that you're holding it, mess with how far away you are from it. Do not use your arms at all. I kind of hold it around my head so that I can keep all the focus on my abs. Pull yourself up with your abs and pull yourself down with your abs. Do not use your biceps, your triceps, your shoulders, none of that. This is just an ab exercise. So I believe I did 3 sets of 20. For ab exercises, I always say keep your rep ranges pretty high. So anywhere from like 15 to like 25, 30 reps, that's good for abs. I wouldn't necessarily do that for anything else because then that's just really just endurance. But for abs, you definitely want to keep your rep ranges a lot higher. So I hope you guys enjoyed the workout footage. If you have any questions, please look them up on Google first because I promise you, you'll probably find the answer. But if you can't for some reason, then ask me.